Hey guys, D.Bowie here, and today we're going to talk about late game. This is game 1 of Newbee against Wings in the Nanyang finals. I'll be analyzing the post 40-minute teamfights of this game, focusing mainly but not only on high ground defense, since this game had a lot of amazing ones. In this fight, Dire is pushing against Radiant, and before I start to analyze everything, I want you guys to know something. Shadow Demon. He's quite an amazing hero. He makes two illusions that deal 75% damage and take only 150%. In comparison, Terrorblade illusions deal 60% and take 400% damage. And Shadow Demons makes two. Okay, so Void jumps into their base because he sees Decay and Shadow Demon together, and because ET Stomp was just used, so he thought he had an opening. Even though it seems like SD was picked off, watch closely. He makes Terrorblade illusions before the chrono goes off, and those illusions make Dazzle waste his grave and eventually die, and later they also take more than half of Kunkka's HP. So Shadow Demon traded his life for almost 2 kills and a wasted grave and chrono. Another very important player to watch out for is Kunkka. He knows that the easiest way of them losing the fight is if DK and Beastmaster can chain stun the Terrorblade to eventually finish him off with a Reaper Sight. Necro had eggs in this teamfight. So even after Chrono and Dazzle dying, he holds the bolt because he wants to give Terrorblade the run buff, and that is what saves him from the eggs Reaper Sight, and eventually kind of turns the fight for the Dire. Unfortunately, Newbee gets overconfident because of the roam buff and don't back off even after the buybacks, and that actually leads to everyone dead except the Timbersaw. Buybacks are always very costly, especially in the late game, but when you can at least get follow-up kills for that buyback, you're not wasting it. The later into the game the better, because it gives you time to take Roche, tier 2 towers that are still up, and maybe you can even make the enemy waste their buybacks if you had a pushed lane and actually managed to get there in time.
Refresher could have won them the game right there.
This other clip, Dire is pushing, and this time with Aegis on Terrorblade. Radiant knows that trying to focus the Terrorblade first is a bad idea, especially because they have Grave, Bolt, BKB, Aegis, and Sunder on Terrorblade to protect him. Radiant almost did everything right in this fight. First, let's look at DK. He decides to try to blow someone in the backlines. He blinks into the trees.
Kite the Terrorblade. Stomp him. If he BKBs, roar him. Like, throw him up in the air constantly, and then kill the teammates. Because with the Aegis, you can't focus him down. You'll lose the fight.
Terrorblade illusion being sent forward. Trying to zone out the rest of the team. And there's a solo crest being popped on How. More armor, more evasion.
And goes into the void, because he had the vision from the Astral Spirit. He gets graved, but DK just kills the Dazzle instead. Beastmaster's job was to prevent the bolt from going off, and he almost makes it, but the animation is not fast enough.
He actually can't attack anybody. No, he's actually blinking out a tree. He's looking for KB. The Grave is gonna fly out, so no kill on him. Meanwhile, House dropping really low. Reaper Sight on.
As this job was to create illusions from the Terrorblade. Look at how much damage they deal to the real one, and how much time the Terrorblade lost in that fight because he wasn't dealing any damage to other heroes.
He's actually blinking out a tree. He's looking for KB. The Grave is gonna fly out. So
all of that effort gets amplified in the end by the bad chrono of the Void, and in the end they manage to take the Aegis at the end of the teamfight, and then it's really easy to blow the Terrorblade again. Even though the Radiant played amazing, the Terrorblade was too farmed and he took the Rex nevertheless.
a defense from Wings. They didn't
That
lose
was
the Rex.
godly. Okay.
In this other clip, we see how they try to abuse buybacks again, but Necro misplays it.
Does well with Mega. The illusions being spawned, illusions all die. There's a buyback on Necro. He has the buyback. Oh, the stomp's gonna hit. Blink forward, Dega. No, he doesn't get it off. The Reaper's gonna actually get.
Since he used the Shivas before blinking, it actually broke the AT Stomp and Terror got enough time to BKB before the Reaper Sight.
Oh, he doesn't get it off. The Reaper's gonna gonna actually get countered, and the Thunder's gonna come through.
They got wrecked by that.
The wheels are coming off now. The train is crashing hard, and Wings. Well, actually, more aptly to say that the plane is crashing. The wings are all clipped, and Hao is just on the racks by himself. He doesn't care. There's no Reaper. He has buyback. Actually, this is like pinging Hao out. Guys, anybody here? Blink on the front line is going to get 1 kill, but the racks is all matters. Hao's going to die, but he has buyback.
Even though they managed to kill some people in the backlines and then everyone but the Timber again, they are just slowly losing racks without equal trades. When you are against mega creeps or almost against mega creeps, it's very important to try to fight outside your base, because some lineups can either slowly chip away at your base until it's impossible to win, or they can get travels and 5 buybacks and win after starving your team out of farm. Terrorblade is pretty good at this job, so Wings had the right idea and tries to smoke gank and wait Newbee in a high ground location. Unfortunately, they were kinda too far behind, and Dazzle played that teamfight pretty well.
That's the first we've seen that interaction, but you know, as this game goes later and later, we might see a little bit more as KP in the front line. Do you blink roar him? That's the question. Oh, it's got Lincolns as well. Shadow cannot get caught. They break the Lincolns. Oh, he blinks in the roar. He's gonna go for Kaka, but he threw out the boat already. Oh, here comes Blink, focusing on KP. It's not gonna be enough. I think the boat's gonna hit the Chrono's gonna fly out here. Dragon stuck inside. Innocent's gonna pop the ghost. He's running around like crazy, and the clap is gonna come through. Oh, whole bunch of force up. They need to break the Lincoln. They need to Reaper him. Reaper the man. He's dead. No, the Grave is gonna be there. How gets off a Sunder. Innocence on the run, and now Newbee again owning the Reaper side. They have so many situations to do so.
Well guys, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are new to this channel, please, if you enjoyed my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you really like my job, please check my Patreon and see if there's something there that can interest you. I'm making videos like this every day, and I would really appreciate your help if you can afford it. Okay guys, this is it for today. Thanks.
It's a very nice way to deal with
Blink Chrono.
ET.
That's gonna find Ice as well as Blink, and Earth Spirit is gonna fly out, but they lose Shadow Demon, which is a big part of the teamfight. Chuan actually forces Selfgrave. Blink, BKB, is he gonna use it right here? No, he's actually gonna just tank it a little bit. Roar's gonna fly out, but Hao can actually get in position. There's gonna be Reaper Side coming through. It's not gonna be enough thanks to the magic resist. They needed ET Aura for that one, and now Hao forcing himself forward, looking for the Thunder. He will find it on Innocence, and I just don't think they have